the ROH Women's Pure Championship Tournament bracket. Queen Amanada, Deonna Purrazzo, they are set to meet. Billie Starkz awaits her opponent on the right side of the bracket in the semifinals. And we will see her compete now in Pure Rules action.
This match is set for one fall and it will be contested under Pure Wrestling Rules. Approaching the ring, wrestling out of Louisville, Kentucky, Billie Starkz.
The youngest athlete ever to main event final battle, Billie Starkz, who is 35-5 in her past 40 Ring of Honor bouts. Heading into the Pure Rules, we go back to Bobby Cruz for her opponent.
Her opponent, Katie Arquette.
Well, Katie Arquette, an 8-year veteran, Caprice, and no strangers to the Pure Rules are either of these athletes.
Absolutely, but right now, in the semifinals is Billie Starkz, and she's on a roll. Katie can try to stop that roll. The attitude of Billie Starkz has been showing, even in the Pure title tournament.
Absolutely has, and for fans who are unfamiliar or first-time viewers with Ring of Honor's Pure Rules, each athlete gets 3 rope breaks. If an athlete, there is the first for Arquette. We'll take a pause here.
Arquette went straight to the ropes there.
Oh!
Rope break number 1 used by Katie Arquette.
And a front face lock, Starkz just forcing Arquette to the ropes, and that's 2. Gonna go back to Bobby again here.
That is rope break number 2 used by Katie Arquette.
And I gotta wonder, what's the record for the quickest rope break? We might have just seen it here, Caprice.
What's the fastest we've seen somebody use all 3?
Well, each athlete gets 3 rope breaks. If they exhaust those rope breaks, they can be pinned on, underneath, between, inside the ropes. You get 1 closed fist. A second results in a disqualification. 20 count on the outside. If this match cover should go to a time limit draw to 10 minutes, it will go to the judges tonight. It is Chris Hero, Jerry Lynn, Dean Malenko who are judging this bout. Side headlock here.
It's almost like Arquette's putting herself in trouble because she gets 1 more. She can be tapped or submitted inside the ropes. Going to him that fast, man, she's working against herself. Holding on to this headlock, though, maybe helping her buy time. But now Billie's holding on to the ropes here. It's not going to count against her.
Yeah.
That is rope break number 1 used by Billie Starkz.
Yep.
And I don't know that Billie meant to do that. Interesting.
It was that headlock. Oh!
Whoa! Is that a closed fist?
Yep.
Billie Starkz has been issued a warning for the use of a closed fist strike to the face.
Well, now Billie clearly frustrated. Billie, the only semifinalist who does not yet know their opponent. She will face the winner of Yuka Sakazaki. Oh, goodness, it's Serena Deeb. The winners of the semifinal bouts will meet at Final Battle. We will crown the first ever women's Pure champion. We will also, for the first time, have an AEW title defended on a Ring of Honor show, Caprice.
That's right. New national title. What?
Over. We got to crown that champion first,
here, man. I tell you what, this frustration is not going to work in Pure matches, and it works for Billie Starkz, but Pure wrestling is something that you have to be concentrated with. You have to be a thinker. You have to play chess when everybody else is playing checkers. You can't be in there fighting like Billie Starkz is doing, but the pedigree or the people that Billie Starkz has been hanging around has allowed her a momentum that can't be stopped. 35-5, that's a great record to have.
Yeah, it certainly is. Oh, Billie Starkz, open hand, that's legal. As Starkz now looking for the Irish whip. We saw Serena Deeb this weekend hanging out with former men's Pure champion Doug Williams. Beautiful DDT there, and Yuka Sakazaki staying in tip-top shape as well.
Yeah, with all the attitude that Billie Starkz has, she still has the mentality of keeping the rules in her head. I thought she was going for that Star Ray crash there.
Uh-oh, front face lock here. And it is Starkz. Arquette fighting out of the front face lock, wrist lock. Oh.
Wow, it's a lot of strength from Starkz there. The momentum. Katie trying to keep it going. Katie, head scissor. Nice.
And plants Billie Starkz. And charging in, Katie Arquette. Whoa!
A hip attack, man. All the wind gone immediately. I don't think Katie's finished, Riccaboni.
And I don't think so either.
I'll let you call that one, Riccaboni.
Well, the glute's the largest muscle in the human body, being driven into the sternum there.
Oh, that's what that was? Okay, cool.
You crack the sternum, You lose the breath, you lose your air, you lose your composure. You know, Caprice. Oh, goodness.
You're right.
Speaking of losing composure.
Tearing at the eyes, it's Billie Starkz. I mean, this is a peer match, right, Riccaboni?
Well, it should be. Oh, goodness. That brainbuster on the knee. That last shot style move. Cover. 2. Whoa.
Arquette kicked out of that, but I believe this is it, man. I saw the eyes roll in the back of her head. Starkz maybe finishing. Yeah, that's going to be enough, man.
And diving. Swan dive 2.
Yeah.
Got it.
The winner of this match, Billie Starkz.
Billie Starkz awaits her opponent in the semifinals. Final battle is the day we will crown the first ever Code of Honor adhered to. The first ever, oh, come on, women's pure champion. And that is behavior not befitting of anything that's pure Caprice.
Absolutely not, but either way, we see the winner, Billie Starkz, and we'll see her again in the semifinals.
They certainly will. Billie Starkz, the inaugural women's television champion. Of course, brand new unified champion crowned last night on Dynamite. What? Well, this is interesting. Billie Starkz. Celebration interrupted.
This match is set for one fall and it will be contested under pure wrestling rules. Introducing first, wrestling out of Hackettstown, New Jersey, the virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo.
Oh, wait a minute, what is Billie? Oh. Billie took a little bit of offense to that as 2 semifinalists for an opposite ends of the bracket, Caprice.
Tell you what, Deonna Purrazzo has a way of calling out chickens before they hatch.
But if you are that good, that confidence that comes with being a former ROH women's champion, one of the women that helped put the division on the map quite literally 10 years ago in the match that restarted the women's division in Ring of Honor, held the title through troubled waters, looking to make history as the division's first pure champion. We go back to Bobby Cruz for her opponent.
Her opponent, wrestling out of Los Angeles, California, Viva Van.
And Viva Van making her way to the ring. Great experience earned in CMLL as of late. Really developing, launching out of that New Japan Academy. But Caprice, back to Deonna for a minute. She may have counted her chickens before they hatched, but she was right. I mean, she looked past her opponent, and now she's got a date in the semifinals, and looking past her opponent again, maybe it's motivation.
You know, I was thinking the same thing, Riccaboni. I don't know if it's mind games or whatever it is, or the supreme confidence that Deonna Purrazzo has, but you're right, man. She's been walking ahead of her competition and knocking them down on the way to the Peer Championship. So let's see if it continues to happen. Viva Van definitely looking for a breakout match, and this may be the one, especially if she gets to win over Deonna Purrazzo.
Code of Honor adhered to, fans. This is a Pure Rules bout. Much like our last bout, Deonna is 7-0 in Pure Rules matches, Caprice.
Yeah.
I mean, think about that. Only Lee Moriarty has that type of record on the men's side.
Ben Hill kick can knock anybody out, Riccaboni.
And it may have 2. Lee Moriarty, of course, the record-breaking champion commander. Let's not forget, went the distance in the proving ground. Commander Moriarty on a collision course. It is Purrazzo, though, semifinalist in the women's division tournament, up and over.
Yeah, Moriarty, man, has been one of the more impressive peer champions I've ever seen, beating who I felt was probably the best peer champion in Nigel McGuinness. And now he's proven it again.
Oh.
But Deonna Purrazzo, when she beat Trisha Dore, it's no joke, man. Trisha's been training with the longest reigning peer champ, Lee Moriarty. That's saying something. Deonna knows what she's doing.
Trisha Dore's been at the New Japan Academy as well, and Lee Moriarty, of course. That kind of background, that kind of pedigree, those kind of reps really help out. And it's Purrazzo, though, who's like a surgeon, a tactician in the ring, This exchange, though, Viva Van, we've seen the fire. We've seen it at CMLL. We've seen it in New Japan, and we've certainly seen it here at ROH. These two women going open hand for open hand.
Viva Van, like I said, she's looking for that opportunity. Every time we see Viva Van, she's just that close to capturing a win that's going to mean something. And another kick to the head to Deonna Purrazzo. How many kicks to the head can you take before it begins to affect you? And one more.
Beautiful axe kick there from Viva Van. And the cover now. 2. And we've seen Purrazzo attack with a surgeon's precision. The arms, the shoulders. She likes that Fujiwara. She likes the Venus de Milo. She is the virtuosa, but it's Viva Van with the advantage right now.
Viva Van with the advantage. It's taking a little long to get to that top rope. Purrazzo seeing that. Viva Van, she protects herself, but not enough time to recover.
Oh. And side Russian leg sweep. This is where Deonna starts to go to work. Caprice. Fujiwara locked in.
There. We'll roll through.
Oh, wait a minute. 2. Oh, 2 count there. Deonna wrenches it back.
Right back to it. How resilient.
And look at that rotator cuff bend. And Viva Van doing the smart thing, trying to sink that shoulder in and away to alleviate the pressure, try to get to the rope. She does.
Good thing about that. It's going to be a rope break here.
That is rope break number 1 used by Viva Van.
Thing about that arm bar is Viva Van can continue to go back to it as soon as she gets it in, and now she's going to make it a focal point.
Oh! Viva Van. Cat and mouse game here, luring Purrazzo toward the apron.
And that's like the fifth kick to the head of Purrazzo. Springboard attempt, that's going to mess your timing up. Yep.
Yeah, and it was that arm. Viva Van couldn't plant with the arm to push herself up. Purrazzo, the damage already done. It's Purrazzo with the powerbomb. The stack, 2. Oh, Purrazzo
right back to that arm.
Send a message. And Purrazzo with 1, looking and gets it.
The winner of this match by submission, Deonna Purrazzo.
Deonna Purrazzo looking toward the semifinals. Fixated on the goal of becoming the first ever ROH Women's Pure Champion. History will be made at Final Battle. Will the name in the history books read Deonna Purrazzo?
Tell you what, with the momentum and the confidence that Deonna Purrazzo has been walking in and around with, it seems like it's only a matter of time, Riccaboni, but only time will tell.
Oh, wait a minute! And Billie Starkz, who could not get over the fact that Purrazzo stole her spotlight, interrupted the victory.
Oh! Whoa. How many kicks to the head now has Purrazzo taken? Those kicks to the head can affect you in the future.
Caprice, you're right. Purrazzo's, the lights are turned off. And Billie Starkz,
Purrazzo's not moving.
We need some attention out here. As Billie Starkz trying to future-proof her plans for Final Battle. And join Athena in Columbus, Ohio in just over 2 weeks. And speaking of fans, I understand CMLL star Persephone has something to say.
Athena, the fallen goddess, Perse, la diosa, the goddess of CMLL. Together, we could have been something divine. But I'm no minion. In fact, I've been running through all the women of Ring of Honor. I think I even beat you and Red Velvet in Global Wars Mexico. So now I'm calling my shot for Final Battle because cada cuento tiene su fin. Every story has its end, and yours has been going on for far, far, far too long. And your story is going to end with Perse taking that Ring of Honor Women's World Championship.